Good morning. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing just fantastic. We talked about a challenge yesterday, the challenge of going inside, facing your inner fears. I hope that went well in a sense of you actually opened that box of fears. And again, we're not talking about fears of spiders, snakes, public speaking. None of those. Not the external, but the internal, which subconsciously color the experience you have in everyday life. Now, how was it going into that fear? For some, it might be easy. It might just come to you. Oh, yeah, X is my fear. Y is my fear. To some, what I'm telling you might not even make sense because the fear is something you put away. You boxed up. You put duct tape on it. You reinforced it with metal bars that you don't even have to ever deal with that and process that fear correctly. But you have to remember that box will always have a few holes here and there leaking out that energy. And it colors, again, your view of the world. So, for example, if one were to have a very traumatic childhood, maybe they didn't get the love from their parents, and if they have not used that experience as strength and fuel to improve their lives, what would you expect? Common sense says that they're not going to have as good of a quality of life as someone that's processed those issues and gained strength from it. So again, I'm not saying that if you had a traumatic childhood that you will not have a great life. Far from it. The people that have overcome the trauma and issues that maybe in a perfect world people shouldn't have to deal with, the people who can overcome and then use it as strength and add gratitude to that, they're actually probably able to understand and enjoy life at an even deeper level, right? So as you can see what I'm trying to say, by opening these fears and overcoming them, and you can see that you can progress in your life. Now let's go back into your fear, right? When you open that box of fear, maybe it's not boxed, maybe it's still floating around, maybe it's fresh. You need to look at the fear from the third person. Be very objective. Don't attach your emotion. And what happens is fear, you're attaching emotion to that experience or perceived experience, right? And so what happens is it becomes all about me. I'm scared. I'm this. I'm that. I'm not good enough. I. Right? And when you start doing that, you are not able to break away and become objective. Because it's not I. And then the more you continue doing that, it may actually result in depression and some other issues. So you really want to make sure to process this by, again, okay, we found the box of fear. You open it up and you're like, oh, I don't want to really look at it. But even little by little, it's fine as long as you're going towards it, right? And so you look at it and try to be as objective as possible. This event happened, or this event may happen, okay? And then you tell yourself, if it's in the past, it's past already. So you don't have to carry this baggage with you. Make a conscious effort to leave that box, because you're walking towards the future, right? You're in the present, walking towards the future, and the box of fear is in the past. Or let's say if it's a traumatic experience that causes you fear now, it's in the past. So by doing that, you can be a lot more objective. You can say, oh, okay, my fear is in the past and I'm walking away from it. Thus, every conscious step I take, the fear becomes smaller and smaller and smaller. So today, try processing it in that way. And think about it as an opportunity to grow and take your life to the next level. I hope this helps. Sending you good vibes. If you have any questions or comments, please comment below. And I'd love it if you subscribe so we can create a conversation and make a better future together.